The institution of marriage faces significant challenges in many parts of the world today, with staggering divorce rates reflecting widespread relationship struggles. In the United States, statistics show that lack of commitment, infidelity, irreconcilable differences, marrying too young, financial hardship, substance abuse, and domestic violence all contribute to the breakdown of marriages. For example, lack of commitment accounts for 75% of divorces, and financial stress complicates 36.7% of cases. Understanding these figures sets a poignant backdrop for a fascinating cultural contrast. Many Asian couples remain together for life, seemingly defying these common pitfalls. What secrets do Asian couples hold that encourage such enduring partnerships amidst global trends of marital instability? Exploring this question unveils cultural values, communication styles, and community dynamics that support long-lasting unions. This essay will uncover the core reasons why many Asian couples stay together forever, drawing lessons that transcend borders. One of the most striking factors in the longevity of Asian marriages is a deeply ingrained sense of commitment anchored in cultural tradition. Unlike the often individualistic outlook seen in Western societies, many Asian cultures emphasize collectivism, the idea that family, community, and social harmony take precedence over personal desires. In cultures where arranged marriages or family-involved matchmaking are still practiced, couples enter marriage with a clear understanding of their roles and responsibilities, reinforced by their family networks. This commitment is not just personal but also social, creating a strong sense of accountability and motivation to work through marital challenges rather than dissolve the union. The 75% divorce rate attributed to lack of commitment seen in Western statistics highlights how fragile marital vows can be without these cultural reinforcements. In contrast, Asian couples often view marriage as a lifelong vow backed by generations of family expectations and support. Irreconcilable differences account for 57.7% of divorces, pointing to communication breakdown as a key risk factor. Many Asian couples, while facing differences and conflicts, adopt communication styles geared toward preserving harmony and face-saving. Indirect communication, patience, and emotional restraint are common. This doesn't mean avoiding or suppressing conflict, but managing it in ways that prevent escalation and encourage mutual respect. Couples learn to listen actively, respect their partner's perspective, and seek compromise rather than domination. This style contrasts with more confrontational or direct communication approaches common in some American marriages that can sometimes amplify conflict. Adopting a conflict avoidance mindset that balances honesty with empathy helps many Asian couples navigate marital stressors while preserving emotional intimacy. Another powerful support mechanism for Asian couples is the involvement of extended family and community. While in Western cultures, independence from families is encouraged, Asian couples often rely on the wisdom and support of parents, relatives, and elder community members. These extended networks provide guidance during difficult times, facilitate conflict resolution, and help distribute child-rearing and household responsibilities. This connectedness reduces isolation and builds a safety net that lessens stress within the marriage. The statistics related to women's divorce rates also shed light on this factor. Women working outside the home or living in urban areas where extended family support may be limited show higher divorce rates internationally. Asian couples often live in multi-generational households or near family, providing emotional and instrumental support that stabilizes the marriage. Financial hardship accounts for over a third of divorces in the U.S., illustrating how economic stress strains relationships. Many Asian couples approach finances and economic roles from a partnership perspective, where sacrifice and collective well-being take priority. Dual-income households are common, but there is often a shared understanding that money management serves family goals rather than individual spending. This approach emphasizes saving, budgeting, and investing in children's futures, creating a sense of shared purpose that binds partners together. Moreover, financial roles may be defined traditionally but are flexible based on family needs, reducing conflict over money matters. The ability to jointly face economic challenges rather than seeing finances as a battleground helps Asian couples withstand pressures that might otherwise lead to divorce. In many Asian societies, social and religious norms maintain strong taboos around divorce. Divorce may be viewed as shameful or as failing a sacred family duty, generating intense social pressure to remain married despite difficulties. This cultural stigma does not mean couples hide or ignore problems, but that they are motivated to preserve the marriage through counseling, compromise, or endurance. This collective value system encourages perseverance, where divorce is not the default response, but a last resort. While this pressure can sometimes prolong unhealthy marriages, it also creates incentives to develop resilience, forgiveness, and deeper emotional investment in keeping the relationship intact. The divorce statistics also suggest that women's education and employment outside the home correlate with higher divorce rates. This reality partly reflects how traditional gender roles and expectations influence marriage dynamics. In many Asian cultures, clearer gender role distinctions exist, with both partners understanding their roles and adhering to them willingly. This clarity can reduce conflicts over roles and responsibilities that sometimes exacerbate tensions in marriages. That said, this is not universally prescriptive, as modernization is rapidly reshaping gender roles in Asia. However, many Asian couples negotiate evolving roles with a shared commitment to balancing tradition and modernity, often with communication and respect. While no one model suits everyone, the endurance of many Asian marriages offers important insights for couples everywhere. Embrace commitment as a shared, socially reinforced promise rather than a transient feeling. Cultivate communication styles that prioritize empathy, listening, and harmony instead of confrontation. Build and utilize extended family and community networks as sources of support and guidance. View finances as a collective resource requiring partnership, transparency, and sacrifice. Respect cultural or religious values around marriage while adapting them with evolving times. Consider the balance between tradition and individual growth, negotiating roles with patience and mutual respect. By integrating these principles, couples can create supportive frameworks to strengthen emotional bonds, navigate differences, and sustain their relationships through life's challenges.